So in terms of a winner, I want to go ahead and say Spain, but it's a final. It could go either way, man. I almost want to say draw, but I'll say Spain in extra time. I think Spain clinches it in extra time. I think it will take more than 90 minutes to separate these teams. But I think overall, I think Spain should probably clinch it in extra time for sure.
Welcome everyone to another great episode of Tea Time with Tommy. I have my Toronto Maple Leafs cup here, and Akeim has just no jersey on, which
No
is
jersey
fine.
this week, no cup, no
Which
hat.
is like
It's a
odd
very
because
sad week for me.
Akeim, you
All my
always have
teams are out.
you
I'm
always
sad.
have your jerseys on, but
Nope,
no, he's
it's a
really
sad
depressed
week.
because Brazil has been eliminated from Copa and France has been eliminated from Euro.
Portugal been
Left, poor Akeim. Someone give him a hug. Someone give him a hug. And
Yeah,
Portugal's out too. Yeah, Portugal's out. So all his teams are out. But hey, Akeim, it's still going to be a great Eurocup finals, man.
that's right.
Regardless, right? So,
Yeah,
man, exciting time for all soccer fans and for Akeim and myself as we go to the Eurocup finals. It is made and official, guys. It will be England versus Spain. And who called Spain? Akeim called Spain to win the title. So, man, amazing call, Akeim. But let's just go right straight to it, guys.
yeah, let's do
Uh,
it.
let's go, Akeim. Euro Cup Finals. All right. Question number one, a topic, Akeim. Who will win the Euro Cup? England,
Uh,
Spain, man.
England, Spain. Um, this this honestly it's a final, so it could go anyway. It's a very difficult one. I think every football fan hopes that Spain will win, simply because they play the best since the start of the tournament. They're playing exciting football. I think everyone can appreciate that they're playing the right way. England, on the other hand, hasn't been doing any of that. They haven't really delivered too much performance-wise, but they have been getting results, and now they find themselves in the Euro Cup final. So, in terms of a winner, I want to go ahead and say Spain, but it's a final. It could go either way, man. I almost want to say draw, but I'll say Spain in extra time. I think Spain clinches it in extra time. I think it will take more than 90 minutes to separate these teams. But I think overall, I think Spain should probably clinch it in extra time for sure.
I want to go with you, man, because hey, you've said right off the bat, got to give it to Akeem, my fellow co-host. He said Spain is going to win the Euro Cup. I picked Germany, but I failed in that regard. But Akeem picked Spain, so I'm gonna have to go with Spain as well, Akeem. I think it's gonna be a close game, though. I believe it's the final score will be 2-1 Spain,
Yeah, I can see that.
and I'm gonna call it penalty kicks. I'm gonna
Penalty
call it
kick.
penalty kicks.
Wait, if
Spain defeats England.
it can be 2-1 then because of penalty kicks. It'll have to
I
be
mean,
a
I meant like okay, 1-1, but Spain will win penalty kicks 4-2.
4-2. Okay, I thought
4-2
you meant
penalty
Spain will win
kicks.
the penalty kicks
But
2-1.
overall, I'm going with Spain as well. Like you said, Akeem, they're too good. They look like a well-oiled machine with depth. And that Lamal kid. Oh, we're gonna get
Yeah.
into him. Question number two. We're gonna get into Lamal.
Okay.
My
Okay.
goodness. But yeah, I'll let you go nuts with that because my dear esteemed host loves Lamal from Spain. So like it's just man, Spain's got everything going, all cylinders. However, something up with England, that aura, Akeem,
Yeah.
something's up with England that will make it a really, I don't know. I won't be
They
surprised if
somehow
England.
always find to, as bad as awful as they play, they somehow always find to basically get the job done, right? Uh,
Always, but they've had,
like the Bellingham bicycle kick is just unreal, right?
unre- but they've had an easier
Like
path. I think.
three.
Feel disagree, Akeem, but they've had an easier path, I believe, to the finals than
No, entirely
Spain.
agree with you. I entirely agree with
They've
you. I
had it
mean,
easier, so they're up against a good team now. They're
yeah,
not. They can't make those. Can't be making those mistakes they made against Spain. They won't be getting away with that, England. So,
yeah.
uh, But yeah, it's gonna be great,
Yeah,
great
Spain
finals.
had to knock out it was Georgia, then they had to knock out Germany, and then
Germany
they had
and
to beat,
France.
and then they had to beat France. England
Whereas,
was it Slovakia, Slovenia, one of those
yeah,
nations,
Slovenia, and then they got
and
Switzerland. Meh. Netherlands
Switzerland,
is a good team.
and
Don't
then
get me
Netherlands.
wrong. Are they?
And they went down 1-0 in the Netherlands. So as much as I give England a lot of critique, the fact that they were able to battle back today after going down 1-0 against Netherlands shows some character for sure. And
Yeah,
also definitely have to give a bit of props to Kobe Manu because he's been playing really well in that England midfield. Everyone thought that maybe defensive liability wouldn't really be a fit beside Rice and Bellingham, but I think he's proven a lot of people wrong, and honestly, he proved myself wrong as well because I thought maybe it wasn't quite the right chemistry for that midfield, but he has been performing really well since he got plugged in. So it's exciting.
absolutely.
There's a lot of young players in this Eurocup final. Obviously, Nico Williams, Lamal, Kobe Mainu.
Wait,
Uh,
hold that thought. You're going to question number two. You're going to
okay,
question
okay,
number two.
okay.
All
Let's
right,
just
Akeem. So
uh,
I'll let you continue, but question number two: who will be the key players in the Euro Cup final? Please continue, Akeem. You're answering question number two right there with the
no
names.
problem. Key players for Spain to win this, I've been saying it all tournament long. The key players will be the wide players: Nico Williams on the left wing, Lamine Yamal on the right wing. The pace, the energy, the I guess the youthful, like the fact that they have no fear, the bravery, all of that will be key to unlocking England defense. I think the England fullbacks Trippier and Walker have a hard time with them, just like how almost every other nation that played Spain had a hard time dealing with those two wingers, especially this tournament. They have confidence, they're on fire, they're scoring, they're assisting, they're enjoying their football. So I think they should nothing should change going into that final. I think they should cause a lot of trouble. So for key players, I'm gonna go between either one between those two. And another key player for me will be Rodri. I think right now Rodri is probably the
Rodri.
best. I think Rodri right now is probably the best midfielder in the entire world. And I think that he played a massive role. He's the key probably to steadying the ship and ensuring that Spain does deliver the Euro Cup. On the other side, for England, the key player will have to be. It's tough because so many guys haven't delivered. I want to say
You
Bellingham,
love
but
picking on that guy.
because I think Bellingham's a great player, but he's just been struggling right now, so it's a bit weird. For England, I'll say their midfield will have to definitely do a better job. They can't concede too much possession because then it just becomes really difficult, especially in the later stages of the game, to get a grip on the game. So I'll say that the key for England will to be not to concede too much possession. So that means Rice, Bellingham, Kobe Mainu will have to really try to dictate play as much as they can, which will be a challenge because they're going against Dani Olmo, Rodri, and Fabian Ruiz for Spain. So it will be difficult. So key players for both teams, I would say Lamine Yamal for Spain,
Yeah,
and for England, I'm gonna say Declan Rice.
Declan. Okay,
Declan
that's
Rice, because
interesting.
I think in a final, it really just comes down to uh, which midfield is really gonna fight for this game. So if anything, it might be Rodri versus Rice. Whoever wins that battle right there, I think their respective nation will probably win the Euro Cup. Yeah,
Oh, good pick, Akeem. I'm gonna go with how about each player from different team,
yeah,
because there's a lot of great stars and players we'll see from Spain and England. Of course, from Spain, I'm going with Lamal. Like this
yeah.
kid's like, what is he, like 16, 17 years old? That goal
16,
he
16,
scored,
17.
Akeem, and every that goal he scored,
Screamer,
Akeem. Oh,
screamer, screamer,
it
bro.
was like a 16-year-old who's calm, calculated, 28-year-old superstar who took
Yeah,
his left shot and just curved it right into
screamer.
the net and just destroyed France's hopes of making it to the
Yeah.
Euro Cup. I mean, that is genius from a 16-year-old. He's only 16, guys. Can you believe it? He's only 16 now, Keem.
Might be goal of the tournament. Definitely up there.
Oh, for sure. How is the 16-year-old that calm and cool and collective
Yeah.
strike a goal like that in the Euro Cup semifinals? Unbelievable. So I'm with Lamal. I'm going with you for
Fair
Spain.
pick.
England, there's a lot of stars there. I'm still going to stick with Bellingham because he hasn't done anything lately. He's
Yeah.
been just a total zero MIA, missing in action so far. And he's on a milk
A bit
carton
harsh,
somewhere.
but
Yeah, he's on a
understandable.
milk carton somewhere. just MIA. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is breakout game. He led Real
Yeah,
Madrid. Of course, it's all different. The Real Madrid team's just stacked, but he led Real Madrid. So I mean, something's maybe happening with Jude Bellingham. I'm sure he doesn't want to go out like Kylian Mbappe went out. Not criticizing how Kylian Mbappe, your hero, went out, but I mean, it was a
not my
disaster
hero.
in the Eurocup. And the Eurocup, I don't know. You love the guy. Keep hating
I
on.
just think he's a good player. That's it. But he's not my
Oh yeah,
hero.
you keep hating on Holland, but you just love freaking Mbappe.
He's better than Mbappe's better than Haaland. But let's not go
Oh,
into
here we go. I
that.
guarantee Holland was the same position. He would be scoring that for France. If you put Holland in France, he would have been scoring goals right now. But anyways, that's another
Agree to
topic of
disagree.
discussion. Another topic of but like
No,
yeah, I just think it's Bellingham's is gonna make a breakout. So yeah, I'm going with Lamar and Bellingham and Akeim. You said Lamar and the con, right?
no, I'm going with Declan Rice and
Rice.
Rodri. I think it's a battle between
Rodri.
the
Oh,
two
so you're saying Rodri from Spain and Declan Rice from England.
for England. Exactly. I'm
Okay,
gonna go
okay.
with those two. I think it's gonna be a battle for. I think whoever really dominates midfield in that final, whoever really gets a grip on the game, kind of dictates play, how things are going, has a bit more intensity, wins their 1v1 duel. I think between those two, whoever wins that wins the game. So I'm excited to see how that plays out,
Yeah,
especially since it's a final. Anything could happen. I mean, a red card could happen in the first 10 minutes. Like who knows? It's a final. People,
yeah.
blood's blood's pumping, emotions are high. I mean, this is passion for your country. You want to bring glory. So, I mean, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be feisty. It's gonna be definitely gonna be contested. So let's see.
Let's go. Let's go.
Uh,
Great points. Great points, Akeem. Great points there, man. We'll go with question number three. Last one is Akeem. Which country deserves the Euro Cup more? Which country out of the two?
this
I
is
mean, that's a
easy.
ridiculous question to ask. I know you're shaking your
This
head,
is easy
but
one. It
which
is.
country?
I think I might have mentioned before, but undoubtedly it's Spain. I mean, the football. I think Spain has won every single game. They haven't even looked like losing this entire tournament.
Mm,
Um, the way that they're playing, amazing. They have pace. They slow the game down when it's necessary. I think they have a good coaching staff. They don't have the most talented team in terms of when you're talking on paper, highest potential. They have good players, of course, but not when you compare pound for pound with the France, England, Portugal teams, right? But they definitely have enough top players to battle in there. And I think what they're doing is really remarkable, especially having faith in such a young players, essentially leading the team. Not that Morata is also doing an important playing an important role as well, but I mean Lamelle and Nico Williams are really just running riot on everyone that they play, and it's like they have their bodyguard in midfield, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz. It was Pedri before, but not Dani Olmo, kind of protecting them. Mention definitely has to go out to the defender for Spain as well. Nacho Laporte has been playing really well this Eurocup after all the stick he got for being in Saudi Arabia.
mm.
Yeah, and also Cucurella, the left back. Everyone thought maybe he wasn't good enough, and he is playing fantastically
I
well.
like that guy. I like Cucurella.
Yeah, Cucurella is doing fantastically well. Everyone thought that he was a defensive liability, but sometimes in this club that he is a defensive liability, but as it's turning out for Spain currently, he is performing really well. So, I mean, a lot of Spanish players has proved a lot of people wrong, especially from the defensive perspective. So, I think Spain for sure is the most deserving team. England, uh, England, it's very cruel. Football is a cruel game. Life is cruel in itself. So I wouldn't be surprised if England somehow win this game like 1-0 or 2-0 or in penalties, the most dramatic football uh cruel way ever. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I got to disagree. I think England deserves it more. Well, I'm not. Both teams deserve it, but that
Oh,
country
on what scale does England
has
deserve
been
more?
in pain since
It's coming.
1966.
It's
I
coming home
mean,
standard.
I know. I mean, no, they both deserve it. I'm not. I'm not going to compare it. Right? It's a ridiculous question I'm asking. First of all, Kim, you answered it perfectly, well as you always do. But I need to. I feel the pain. I have friends from England, and just the pain they show every time their team loses. I think it's 1966. They haven't won the World Cup. I
Yeah,
mean,
something like
I
that.
don't know when. You're more knowledgeable than me. When's the last time they won the Euro Cup? I don't even remember. I don't even
Say
remember
again.
that either. When's the last time? When's the last time England won the Euro Cup?
I don't think they've ever won the. I don't think they've ever won the Eurocup.
Oh, there you go. Okay, there you
But
go.
the last time they won any major tournament was like in the 1966.
Six, yeah,
So,
and you
yeah.
know we know some people in our lives like that love England and that just haven't won since 1966, and they're like the Leafs. They're like our Toronto Maple Leafs. Akeem. I don't know if Akeem watches hockey. I don't know if he does, but I watch it. Losers. That's what we are, the Leafs. So I feel their pain. So I hope England, they deserve it, but fortunately, I'm going with Akeem. Sorry, all England fans. It's gonna be Spain. I'm sorry. But you know what? Listen, I wanna make my fellow colleague happy before we sign off. Akeem, I'll give it to you. All right. So we're just talking, and I just want to say who's winning Copa finals.
Who's in
Go for it, man.
Copa?
Real quickly.
Honestly, I want Uruguay to win the Copa. But now I'm just gonna go Colombia. Colombia wins the Copa. Yeah, I might.
What are you talking? No. The Copa finals, man. Like it's Argentina versus
Colombia. It's Argentina versus
yeah,
Colombia.
why'd you say Uruguay?
Because I'm saying they just lost to Colombia like
Oh,
20
I
minutes
got
ago.
you. Oh, okay. You were
Yeah,
going
like
for
while we're
Uruguay.
recording
Okay.
this, the match just finished between, just to give the viewers a background, the match between Uruguay and Colombia just finished. Colombia beat them 1-0. And yeah, I made a lot of bets on Colombia losing, so that's not good.
Oh, so
But yeah, so
Argentina.
Colombia versus Argentina, I'm taking Colombia to win. So
Ooh,
I'm so
really?
sorry, all Colombian fans, and I know I am unlucky, so that probably means Colombia is probably going to lose 3-0 since I think they're going to win. But
I
it is
have
what
a
it is.
very good friend from Colombia, so I'm gonna go with Colombia. But I know
Yeah,
deep down
Messi.
Argentina's good, too good. But I have
Yeah,
some very good friends from I have a very good friend from Colombia. And in case he watches our episode, I'm gonna have to say Colombia
yeah.
because don't want to go
Quick
against
question
him.
to you: who's the
Yeah.
most exciting player in the Euros for you? Which player
Oh
excited you the
man,
most?
fucking let me Lamar.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh
That's easy.
frick, man. No, it's not even a question. 16-year-old Lamar. Oh, what have we done with our lives, Akeem? What have we done with you're
Yeah,
still young,
yeah.
but Lamar's younger. Like
Well, yeah.
what have we
16,
done with our lives, man? That's
yeah.
all. I'm sorry. I don't want to put you in the same boat, man, because you're still young, man. You got but like all right, just going with me. What
No,
have I
no.
done? What
Yeah,
have I done with me? Well, anyways, thank you, Akeem, for that.
of course, my
Yeah,
pleasure, man.
yeah,
Appreciate talking
yeah.
football.
Thank you for coming on. And once again, our moderator, Nas apologizes. She'll be back as soon as she can. And you know what? Any final thoughts, real quick, Akeem, before we sign off?
No, I'm excited for Sunday, the Copa America and the Eurocup final. I think it's gonna be a good day of football on Sunday, so I'm just excited to see like how everything turns out.
Nice. Well put, Akeem. All right, guys, with my Toronto Maple Leafs cup, King Villous, Tommy Lee signing out. Enjoy Eurocup finals, guys. Yo.
Hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe to Tea Time with Tommy. Otherwise, Tommy might dye and grow out his hair to look like Erling Haaland.